Well, conservationists are worried about an emerging threat to Kenyan elephants, licensed hunters across the border in Tanzania. Kenyan officials are now urging Tanzania to restrict trophy hunters to its heartland after 3 of the elephants were shot across the border in recent months. Here's a report.
Licensed hunters across the border in Tanzania are an emerging threat for elephants in Kenya's Amboseli Wildlife Park. The 2 East African neighbors manage the herds differently. Tanzania issues some trophy hunting license to wealthy sport hunters every year, while Kenya gets all its revenue from wildlife safaris. Kenya has zero tolerance for wildlife hunting or the sale of ivory. Conservationists and Kenyan officials are now urging Tanzania to restrict trophy hunters to protect Kenyan elephants after 3 of them were shot across the border in recent months. Joseph Ole Lenku is the governor of Kenya's Kajiado County, which relies on tourism.
There must be provision to support this conservation so that the trophy hunting in Tanzania is allowed in their heartland, not in areas bordering Kenya, because that will interfere with our conservation in Kenya. Tanzania will understand our plea to say it is not right to license trophy hunting near the border with Kenya.
Last September, a Kenyan elephant with tusks that weighed 110 pounds each was shot by licensed hunters some 14 miles inside the border with Tanzania, according to conservationists. Wildlife campaigners said after the first Kenyan elephant was gunned down in September, 2 more have been shot. Conservationists added that the killed elephants all belong to the group known as super tuskers due to their large tusks. The killings broke an unofficial moratorium on hunting elephants near the Kenyan border. Richard Bonham is the co-founder and executive chairman of the conservation group Big Life Foundation in Kenya.
The Amboseli sort of bloodline of tuskers is probably one of the best in the world. So from a genetics perspective, it's really important. And then you come to the tourism side. They're hugely valuable. We have a lot of visitors coming into Amboseli just to see those big tuskers. And these hunters who came in, they didn't even consult the local people if they could shoot there. They just came with the permits and they've now shot 3.
The conservationists say they now want Tanzania to reinstate the trophy hunting moratorium, reinforcing it with more defined terms on land within 20 miles of the Kenyan frontier. Tanzania charges a fee of $10,000 to $20,000 for a license to hunt an elephant trophy. The money is split between the government and the community if the trophy is hunted in conservation areas run by local groups. Conservationists said they were not calling for a hunting ban in all of Tanzania, but for protection of precious Kenyan tuskers that wander back and forth across the border.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.